Hey guys, this is Carly. You know what? I don't even know the name of my YouTube channel. I'm so new, and this is my first YouTube video. But I decided to take it upon myself to reprofile my BK2. I've been watching a lot of Virtuovice, Gavkoo, some of those guys, and I'm using Kingstone here and here. Japanese water stones. This is the 250 grit, and this is what I'm starting off with. This is the BK2. This is what the blade originally started out at. Hopefully you can see that. And I've been working on it for a little while on the other side, and this is where I'm at so far. I'm not sure how well the lighting is, but you can see the micro edge on it has come down significantly. The tip is getting pretty good. I'm still going to work on it. I've actually been working on this thing a total of probably about 30 minutes, when I can. I started on it yesterday, worked on it a little bit yesterday, and today the wife went out shopping, so I've kind of got the house to myself. And I'm going to see what I can get done today, see if I can get this refinished, at least get one side. I'm trying to get rid of that micro edge, and turn it from a semi scandi grind, or I forget the actual name of what the grind is that comes on the BK2. But what my purpose is to put a con-vexed grind on this knife to make it a little bit more, to make the edge a little bit more durable. And then in bushcraft, survival type mode, in my opinion, the con-vexed edge is a better edge to have than with the scandi. Scandi's a great grind. Don't get me wrong, it has its purpose, very sharp. But for this knife, for the BK2, I mean, it's a beast. It is a monster, and its purpose is for woodwork, not woodworking, but splitting wood, chopping, things of that nature. And in my opinion, I think the con-vexed edge is going to be a much better edge for doing that. So this is going to be part one so far, and we're going to see how this comes out. Like I said, this is the first time, no, taking that back, this is actually the second time that I have worked on a knife. I've been watching a lot of Virtuovice's and Gavkoo's videos, taking a lot of notes from other guys on YouTube. I mean, there's a lot of good guys out there that are awesome when it comes to knives and their instructional videos. And I've been doing a lot of research, watching those guys. Everybody, of course, has their own opinion. I'm not saying mine is the best, but this is what I'm going to work with. Now, I really don't have all the stones that I need. This is it's a King Japanese water stone. It's 250 grit on one side, and it's 1,000 grit on the other side. So really, I'm taking a big jump from the 250 to the 1,000. I might end up having to use some sandpaper in between. And then over here I've got the 1,000 and 6,000 grit, which is, the 6,000 grit is a huge jump as well. But I bought these stones before actually doing enough research. Don't get me wrong, these are great stones. I wish this one, as you can see, it's a little bit more narrow than this one is. I wish this one was as wide, and I wish that I'd had, you know, other steps between the 250, the 1000, and the 6000. So like I said, I might have to break out some sandpaper once I get rid of the micro or the edge on this. That's my sole purpose with this 250 right now, is just to get rid of the edge, get it all the way down to where, get all the way ground down to where the original edge is, and then once that's done, hopefully I'll be able to jump to the 1000 and really hone it up really nice, get it sharp, and then you know, it'll have a nice shiny finish on it. And then I'm going to the sandpaper to get, and the mouse pad to get my convex started. And then once I've got that started and I get my good convex edge the way I want it, then I'll move on to the stropping. I've got a couple strops that I ordered, a barber strop, which actually this is, let me see, this is not what I'm using. This is their fine weave linen finish, and this one doesn't have the name of the company on it. But this was actually a two-part strop that's made to attach to a barber's chair, and it's got a it has a leather strop that goes with it. I took the leather strop off and attached it to a piece of maple. By the way, all those dishes are clean. Attached it to a piece of maple, and I used that strop over there as a guide to cut out my my maple. Actually, I had a friend of mine that did it. Thanks, Joe, for doing that. He took the leather portion of that and traced out my piece of maple. And actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and just take you a walk through. My granddaughter's balloons. This is the strop, and then I've got to do a little bit of work on it too. But this is the brand that I got, and it was actually a pretty cheap leather strop, and I've attached it to a piece of maple. This has my black compound on it right here on this side, and this side I have the white compound. I really need to take a hair dryer to this and maybe a little sandpaper and kind of put a better finish on this before I get started on that. But I think Joe did a fantastic job. This, by the way, on the white side was a piece of leather that I'd gotten from a guy that he makes leather sheaths and holsters and things like that. But Joe took the Chicago strop that I've got, used it as a pattern, and really made a really nice strop. I really enjoy using this. I'm fairly new to doing all this, and basically, like I said, watching the Gavkoo, Virtuovice, a bunch of the other guys on YouTube do their stuff. If you're on my page, then you can see a lot of the guys that I have subscribed to their channels, and that's where I get most of my inspiration from. So this is actually part one of reprofiling and convexing the BK2. I've got a lot of work still ahead of me, and this battery needs to be charged on this camera. My video is right at 10 minutes. I don't know, I think on YouTube we're allowed 15 minutes or something like that. So I hope you enjoy, and subscribe. My channel will consist of a lot of different things, knives, some guns, some bushcrafting. Most of the stuff is going to be from professionals that I've watched on YouTube, such as Canterbury, Gavkoo, Virtuovice, some of those other guys. And you know, they do a lot of instructional video. Well, I'm a common man, and you know, my background is in law enforcement. I've been in and out of law enforcement. While I was in law enforcement for about 15 years, and currently I am a firefighter EMT. I've been doing that since 1991. I was a professional firefighter for a while until I got lucky and was able to go work in a doctor's office, or actually open one of the founding members of a doctor's office with my wife and the doctor. So I'm able to work with my wife every day doing that, but I still do the volunteer firefighting, and we enjoy the outdoors and camping, stuff like that. I enjoy the bushcraft stuff. So I'm going to take what these professionals have done and taught, and I'm going to put it to use and just see how easy it is for, you know, the common Joe Blow guy to do. And I'm going to document me doing it and just post that kind of stuff up on my webpage. The things that I do learn that I have found work, I'll put up. Things that don't work, you know, I'll also let you know on that. I think Dave Canterbury, his site and the Pathfinder school and his instructors are very, very, very knowledgeable. Dave, keep up the good work. Virtuovice, same thing. A lot of inspiration from you guys. Gavkoo, got some awesome stuff. I love your custom knives. I love the way you do your handles. I might eventually customize this handle here and try making my own micarta handle. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I screw it up and it doesn't work, and you know, I put this handle back on here, right? So we're gonna see what happens. I'm right at 13 minutes, so this will be the end of part 1, guys. You know, subscribe if you want to see how the common Joe Blow guy follows some of the instructions from some of the other guys and how it works out for me. I guess I probably need to get a tripod, because it's going to be impossible for me to do this blade, hold the camera, and all that. I don't have a tripod to do it, to set it up with, so I'll have to do it in segments and, you know, do it and then show you what it looks like afterwards. Anyways, hopefully you guys will subscribe. Give me your tips of the trade, because like I said, you know, I like Dave Canterbury's motto, and that's, you know, let's learn together. Awesome motto, I think, because no matter how good you are at something, there's always going to be somebody else that can still teach you something or another trick of the trade. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off now, and hopefully you'll subscribe, and hopefully I can keep these videos rolling, guys. Alright, see you later.